My name is Todd Blumenthal.
Joanne Offerman.
My name is Shannon Mayer, and I am full-time faculty with the Home Products Development Department.
I'm Nancy Ostrov. I'm faculty in the Fashion Business Management Department.
I teach in the Fashion Business Management program.
Okay, well, I'm the chair of Standard 4, which is the very sexy Assessment Student Learning Outcomes.
I am the chair of Standard 5, which is on faculty qualifications, workload, professional activities, and scholarly activities.
My name is Robin Sack, and I'm the chairperson of the Fashion Business Management Department.
My name is Catherine Geib. I am an assistant professor in the Fashion Business Management Department.
Business accreditation means that the programs and the Jane Patty Baker School of Business and Technology are being certified as being experts and competent in certain business fields by an organization that is recognized by industry.
Recognition.
B&T is different than the other parts of FIT.
Recognition through that we're a business school, that we're not just all about fashion.
Accreditation is helping us to sort of really look at what we do, what do we want to do, who do we want to be, or who we thought we were, all of that.
It really aligns with what the college is doing moving forward for the strategic plan, and also what we as a department are doing with our strategic plan moving forward.
We used ACBSP because of their flexibility. They're a global organization that has over 800 members. And what made them so effective for us was they gave us outlines, but they didn't hold us to everything. They want to give us standards, but they want to keep us true to ourselves as a university and the programs we do. And we thought that was an important aspect of becoming business accredited.
Yeah, we're a SUNY school, but we also have to compete with other schools that are out there.
But we're competing against so many schools out there. You know, there's a lot of schools out there that are not saying, hey, we're not going to get into the fashion business course. We're not going to do fashion because FIT's doing it. Everybody knows that fashion is a great business and that there are so many jobs in our business, and they're going after it. So, and these are schools that are already accredited, so we can't put ourselves at a disadvantage by being a fashion school that's not accredited.
Fashion doesn't work without business.
Fashion and business, that's a winning combination.
We were on the Business Strategic Planning Committee for the School of Business and Technology on the curricular aspect, and that was a few years ago. And we were the team that initiated the idea of the accreditation.
I think in general it's caused all of us to kind of take a step back, look at what we're doing, also being a little bit more in sync, unifying the departments, and all kind of looking at what we're doing with a common goal. So I think faculty in general benefits because we're operating as a group.
It gave me an opportunity to both work on something I believe in, as well as get to know other colleagues across the college, what they do and how their programs operate.
It's getting all of us to communicate. We're having to step out of our offices, step out of our departments, and I've really enjoyed the conversation that I've had with other faculty from other departments and other areas within the school.
We have a sense that we assess what our students learn. This really puts a spotlight on it and really helps us to sort of fine-tune how we assess and understand what our students are really learning, and I think that's an important thing.
It has improved my teaching. Assessment in general, in terms of really seeing how other people look to assess either their program, a capstone course, or just an assignment, seeing other techniques at the college has given me some great ideas of how I maybe want to think about my own teaching style and how I assess programs in my own classroom.
The students want to graduate from this school with that extra piece that differentiates them.
For students that are prospective students applying here, it's going to give us another level of credibility.
Students are looking to really have that balance when they come to FIT. The balance of the art and science of the business we call fashion.
They have graduated from a business accredited institution. Being proud of that and understanding that, again, recognition in the business world that FIT is a business school.
Accreditation will give our students the confidence to present their credentials to potential employers.
Especially any students that are going on to look for their master's or their graduate degree, coming from a business school that is accredited, certainly has its advantages. you know, and something that is going to look good on their resume.
Absolutely think it will help them in their careers. Not only the great foundation that they're getting in the for their education, but it will help them with networking, and it's just only going to increase our presence in the industry and the world.
And we want to make sure they choose FIT because it is the best school.
I teach a lot of fashion business classes, and I ran a $100 million business myself for Macy's for many years. So to be accredited at FIT as a business school, to have that branding is super important for me and for my students.
The accreditation will definitely bring about more of the academic side for the 4 years of things that I've learned here, as well as the business application. So I'll be able to bring my academic achievements into the workplace.
On a permanent basis, we ensure that our students have the best skills, the best knowledge, and the best abilities that are needed at any point of time by the industries that we serve.
I'm taking it into my classes as I teach, because now I realize, as you know, what is it that students need to learn when they get done with our degrees.
So it's made you a better teacher?
I think so, yes. I think it's made me a better teacher. It makes me more aware. You know, we all kind of work in our silos, and I realize that we can't do that, and we really have to work closer together.
And it's been a really huge learning process for me because we're dealing in learning outcomes, learning goals, and then the curriculum and how everything has to tie together, not only within our department, but also within the school.
And a lot about the strengths that we have as a division, and I'm very proud of what I learned.
It's just like teaching, you know, every semester you kind of step back and look at where you are, what you're accomplishing, what you need to tweak, and you move it forward the next semester.
I've learned that the programs in B&T all operate quite differently. But as different as we are, we need to learn to function as one school. And I think accreditation is helping us to do that.
What was surprising about it was the fact that each faculty member and program contributes something unique to the attainment of B&T's goals.
There's not anyone who I've worked with on this, 40-something person team who I have not learned something from yet. And ultimately, this benefits the students.
It's been really fascinating to me to experience all the things you need to consider in teaching students, from both the content of your class all the way through to the assessment of your program. So it's been amazing.
Involvement in committees like this really kind of give me a bigger picture of what's going on in the college and what's going on in the school.
My committee has been wonderful, and they're not just from my department, so I'm working with people from other departments. I'm working with people from institutional research. I'm finding myself working with chairs of other departments that I would not have interacted with before.
When would I have had the opportunity to work with them, you know? And it's just, I think it's just a great synergy.
Every professor is going to be involved. Everyone's going to be involved because everyone's going to reap the benefits of it. And we have committees that you can serve on. We have information sessions that you can come to. We're reaching out to the departments. We're reaching out to the chairs. The chairs are reaching out to the faculty.
It's been a great experience, the journey being a part of the team, bringing us to this next stage of the college. I highly recommend other faculty getting involved.
I think that faculty should definitely get on board because there are so many benefits to doing this.
You really get to see the whole picture of how we're looking at both business accreditation and, in the case of assessment, how we're considering formative and summative approaches to both react to learning outcomes as well as measure learning outcomes.
I very much recommend for B&T faculty to get involved in this process. First of all, they will help directly contribute to student excellence. Secondly, the rapport that the faculty members develop in the process. Thirdly, they will find out what competition is doing to raise their own standards. And fourthly, they will see how each of the programs and B&T contributes to the attainment of FIT's goals.
I've had the opportunity of being involved in the strategic plan for the college and now the accreditation journey that we're on. And both have been great experiences, whether it's about getting to know other faculty members, whether it's getting to know our strategies, our programs. But you really, I think it's better to be on the ride, on the journey together than to watch from the sidelines.
It validates us, it validates what we do here, it differentiates us from other programs, it differentiates us from other schools. I think that we have a very, very strong school, and this is a way for us to organize that strength.
and it just makes us stronger and stronger as an academic institution.
And accreditation is one more piece that says what's special about FIT, what's special about the School of B&T.
I was just so impressed at what we teach and the depth of it, and also how much the faculty really cares about what they teach.
We are discovering the depth of the School of Business and its programs, and it's an amazing discovery. We are doing so many things so well, and in fact we grew too much because we are so good at what we do, and it is now maybe the time to give a sense of organization or organizing our strength, which is what accreditation is all about.
This whole process and working with my co-chairs and different faculty has just been an amazing experience for me, and I want to thank everybody for their efforts in what we're accomplishing here in the School of B&T.
The accreditation certificate that is the most important here, that's the journey that we go on as we learn what processes we should be adding to ours to engage this continuous improvement.
We need to leave a legacy for the future, and I really believe this is the legacy we all need to leave.
This is the School of Business and Technology, and it is the Fashion Institute of Technology. And I think this brings those things together into something formal that lets the world at large, if you will, understand who we are and what we do.